Egypt is a land of timeless wonders, a place where history and mythology intertwine to create a rich and fascinating heritage. For millennia, it has stood as a beacon of civilization, home to one of the world's oldest and most influential cultures. From the mighty pyramids to the enigmatic sphinx, from vast desert landscapes to the life-giving Nile River, Egypt is a land of contrasts, where the ancient and the modern coexist in a breathtaking display of human achievement. For over 5,000 years, Egypt has been at the crossroads of history, serving as a center for trade, culture, and intellectual development. The country's historical significance is woven into the fabric of its monuments, temples, and tombs, each structure telling a story of power, devotion, and ingenuity. The pharaohs, with their divine rule, left behind colossal structures that still defy modern understanding, while the influence of Greek, Roman, and Islamic civilizations added layers to Egypt's rich cultural tapestry. Today, we embark on a journey through 30 wonders of Egypt, marveling at the remnants of an extraordinary past and the enduring legacy of a civilization that continues to inspire the world. 1. The Great Pyramid of Giza. The Great Pyramid of Giza, constructed for Pharaoh Khufu around 2560 BCE during the 4th dynasty, stands as the last surviving wonder of the ancient world. Originally rising to 146.5 meters, 481 feet, it held the title of the tallest man-made structure for over 3,800 years until the construction of medieval cathedrals eclipsed it. Comprising approximately 2.3 million limestone and granite blocks, some weighing up to 80 tons, its precision is astonishing. The base is level to within 2 centimeters, and its sides align almost perfectly with the cardinal directions. Scholars debate its construction methods, proposing theories from vast ramps spiraling around the pyramid to ingenious counterweight systems leveraging the Nile's resources. Yet, despite modern technology, the exact techniques remain elusive, fueling speculation about ancient ingenuity or even lost knowledge. Inside, the king's chamber houses a granite sarcophagus, while narrow shafts hint at astronomical purposes, linking the pyramid to the stars. 2. The Sphinx of Giza. Crouched on the Giza Plateau, the Great Sphinx is an enduring enigma, its lion's body and human head gazing eastward as if guarding the pyramids behind it. Carved from a single limestone outcrop around 2500 BCE, likely during Pharaoh Khafre's reign, it stretches 73 meters, 240 feet, long and rises 20 meters, 66 feet, high. Its face, often thought to depict Khafre, has weathered millennia of sandstorms, erosion, and human tampering, its nose famously missing since at least the 14th century. Was it a protective deity, a symbol of royal power, or an astronomical marker aligned with the constellation Leo? Theories abound, yet its purpose remains shrouded in mystery. Restored multiple times, including by Thutmose IV after a dream-inspired excavation in 1400 BCE, the Sphinx continues to captivate, its silent presence a bridge between myth and history. 3. The Step Pyramid of Djoser. In the necropolis of Saqqara, the Step Pyramid of Djoser marks a revolutionary leap in architecture, heralding the age of monumental stone construction. Built around 2630 BCE for Pharaoh Djoser of the 3rd dynasty, it was designed by Imhotep, later deified as a genius of medicine and engineering. Rising 62 meters, 203 feet, in 6 stepped tiers, it evolved from the flat-roofed mastaba tombs into a pyramid form, symbolizing a stairway to the heavens. Its limestone casing, once polished to gleam in the sun, has largely faded, but the complex around it, including courtyards and a Heb-Sed festival arena, reveals a sophisticated funerary vision. As the precursor to Giza's smooth-sided pyramids, it showcases Egypt's architectural ambition and Imhotep's enduring legacy, blending practicality with divine aspiration. 4. The Valley of the Kings. Nestled in a rugged valley near Luxor on the Nile's west bank, the Valley of the Kings served as the royal necropolis for New Kingdom pharaohs, circa 1539 to 1075 BCE. Hidden beneath cliffs to deter tomb robbers, it houses over 60 known tombs, including those of Ramses II, Tutankhamun, and Seti I. Each tomb is a subterranean masterpiece, with long corridors and chambers adorned with vivid hieroglyphs and paintings depicting the soul's journey through the afterlife, guided by spells from the Book of the Dead. Tutankhamun's tomb, discovered nearly intact by Howard Carter in 1922, revealed treasures like his golden mask, while others, though looted, retained stunning artistry. The valley's desolate beauty and hidden wealth reflect Egypt's obsession with eternity and the pharaoh's divine status. 5. Karnak Temple Complex. The Karnak Temple Complex in Luxor, dedicated primarily to Amun-Ra, god of the sun and creation, is the largest religious site ever constructed, sprawling over 200 acres. Developed over 2,000 years by successive pharaohs, from the Middle Kingdom to the Ptolemaic era, it comprises 4 precincts, though only the precinct of Amun-Ra is widely accessible today. The Great Hypostyle Hall, with its forest of 134 colossal columns, some 21 meters, 69 feet, tall, is a breathtaking testament to ancient engineering, their surfaces etched with tales of divine favor and military triumph. Sacred lakes, obelisks, and statues of gods and kings dot the site, while the avenue of sphinxes once linked it to Luxor Temple. Karnak was Egypt's spiritual heart, a place where priests communed with the divine amid unparalleled grandeur. 6. Luxor Temple. Situated on the east bank of the Nile in modern Luxor, ancient Thebes, Luxor Temple is a majestic sanctuary shaped by pharaohs like Amenhotep III, Tutankhamun, and Ramses II over centuries, circa 1400 to 1200 BCE. Unlike Karnak's vast sprawl, Luxor Temple is more intimate, dedicated to the rejuvenation of kingship and linked to the Opet festival, a celebration of divine fertility. Its entrance boasts towering pylons and a 24-meter, 79-foot, obelisk, its twin now in Paris, while colossal statues of Ramses II flank the gateway. The 2.7-kilometer avenue of sphinxes, recently restored, connects it to Karnak, creating a sacred corridor. At night, floodlights illuminate its sandstone carvings, revealing a timeless elegance that blends royal power with divine reverence. 7. Abu Simbel Temples. Hewn into a sandstone cliff on the Nile's west bank, the Abu Simbel Temples are a monumental tribute to Ramses II's reign, 1279 to 1213 BCE, and his queen, Nefertari. The Great Temple features 4 20-meter, 66-foot, statues of Ramses II, their serene faces gazing across the desert, while the smaller temple honors Nefertari and Hathor. Inside, reliefs depict Ramses' victory at Kadesh, blending propaganda with piety. Twice yearly, on February 22 and October 22, sunlight pierces the inner sanctuary to illuminate 3 of 4 statues, a feat of ancient astronomy. Relocated in a daring UNESCO-led operation in the 1960s to escape Lake Nasser's rising waters, these temples exemplify Egypt's ability to preserve its past against modern challenges. 8. Temple of Hatshepsut. Nestled beneath towering cliffs at Deir el-Bahari near Luxor, the Temple of Hatshepsut is a stunning architectural homage to one of Egypt's rare female pharaohs, 1479 to 1458 BCE. Designed by her steward Senenmut, its 3 terraced levels rise seamlessly into the landscape, framed by colonnades and ramps. Reliefs narrate Hatshepsut's divine birth, claiming legitimacy as Amun's daughter, and her famed expedition to Punt, bringing back incense and exotic goods. Once vandalized by her successor, Thutmose III, the temple was restored in modern times, revealing its elegance and the audacity of a woman who ruled as king. Its harmony with nature and intricate artistry make it a standout in Egypt's architectural legacy. 9. Philae Temple. Relocated to Ajalkia Island after the Aswan High Dam threatened its original home, Philae Temple is a poetic tribute to Isis, goddess of magic and motherhood. Built primarily during the Ptolemaic period, 4th century BCE, 1st century CE, its graceful pylons, courtyards, and detailed carvings reflect a blend of Egyptian and Greco-Roman styles. The temple's sanctuary once housed a statue of Isis, revered as a protector of the Nile's bounty. Its relocation in the 1970s, stone by stone, preserved its beauty, highlighted by the Kiosk of Trajan, an airy pavilion beloved by artists. Surrounded by water, Philae glows at sunset, embodying the enduring mystique of its divine patroness. 10. The Bent Pyramid at Dashur. The Bent Pyramid of Pharaoh Sneferu, circa 2600 BCE, is a captivating relic of architectural trial and error. Initially designed with a steep 54-degree angle, its slope shifts to 43 degrees midway, likely a correction for structural instability, giving it a distinctive, bent, silhouette. Standing 104.7 meters, 344 feet, tall, it marks a transitional phase between the step pyramid and true pyramids. Encased in polished limestone, much of which remains intact, it offers clues to Sneferu's relentless ambition, as he built multiple pyramids to perfect the form. Inside, its corbelled chambers and narrow passages hint at the experimental spirit that shaped Egypt's pyramid age. 11. The Red Pyramid. Also at Dahshur, Sneferu's Red Pyramid is Egypt's first successful smooth-sided pyramid, completed around 2590 BCE. Named for the reddish hue of its exposed limestone core, its white outer casing long stripped away, it rises 104 meters, 341 feet, at a steady 43-degree angle, reflecting lessons learned from the bent pyramid. Its interior features a series of corbelled chambers leading to a burial vault, though Sneferu's final resting place remains uncertain. Remarkably well preserved, the Red Pyramid showcases the Old Kingdom's mastery of scale and symmetry, a quiet giant overshadowed by Giza yet pivotal in Egypt's architectural evolution. 12. The Colossi of Memnon. Flanking the vanished mortuary temple of Amenhotep III, circa 1390 to 1352 BCE. Near Luxor, the Colossi of Memnon are twin quartzite statues, each 18 meters, 60 feet, tall. Carved to depict the pharaohs seated, they once guarded a vast complex rivaling Karnak in splendor, now lost to time and the Nile's floods. Damaged by an earthquake in 27 BCE, one statue famously sang at dawn, likely wind whistling through cracks, until Roman repairs silenced it. Weathered yet imposing, these silent sentinels bear witness to Amenhotep's grandeur. Their eroded features a poignant reminder of the impermanence of even the mightiest legacies. 13. The Temple of Edfu. Dedicated to Horus, the falcon-headed god of the sky, the Temple of Edfu is one of Egypt's best-preserved monuments, built between 237 and 57 BCE during the Ptolemaic period. Located between Luxor and Aswan, its massive pylon, 36 meters, 118 feet, high, leads to a courtyard and hypostyle halls adorned with vivid reliefs. These carvings depict Horus' mythic triumph over Set, the god of chaos, symbolizing order's victory over disorder. The sanctuary houses a granite shrine for Horus' statue, while the temple's completeness, roof intact, offers a rare glimpse into ancient worship. Its detailed preservation bridges the gap between Pharaonic and Greco-Roman Egypt. 14. The Temple of Komombo. Perched on a Nile bend north of Aswan, the Temple of Komombo is a striking double temple, uniquely dedicated to two gods: Sobek, the crocodile deity of fertility and power, and Horus, the sky god. Built during the Ptolemaic era, 180–47 BCE, its symmetrical design splits into mirrored halves, each with its own entrance and sanctuary. Reliefs depict surgical tools, hinting at its role as a healing center, while a small museum displays mummified crocodiles, once revered as Sobek's incarnations. Its riverside setting and dual devotion reflect Egypt's fascination with balance in the natural world, blending mythology with daily life. 15. The Ramesseum. The Ramesseum, Ramses II's mortuary temple on Luxor's west bank, was built to immortalize his reign, 1279 to 1213 BCE. Once dominated by a 17-meter, 56-foot statue of the pharaoh, now toppled and fragmented, inspiring Shelley's Ozymandias. It features massive columns and courtyards adorned with reliefs of his Kadesh victory and divine encounters. Spanning the New Kingdom's peak, its ruins evoke both grandeur and decay. The temple's library and school suggest it was a center of learning, while its scale reflects Ramses' ambition to outshine his predecessors, leaving a legacy etched in stone despite time's erosion. 16. The Temple of Abydos. Abydos, one of Egypt's holiest sites, is revered as the mythical burial place of Osiris, god of the afterlife. The Temple of Seti I, 1294 to 1279 BCE. Within this ancient city is a jewel of New Kingdom art, its L-shaped design housing 7 sanctuaries for major deities. The Abydos King List, a carved chronicle of 76 pharaohs from Menes to Seti, offers historians a vital dynastic roadmap, though it omits controversial rulers like Hatshepsut. Its delicate reliefs, some retaining original colors, depict Osiris' resurrection, reinforcing Abydos' role as a pilgrimage center. Expanded by Ramses II, The temple's sanctity and craftsmanship make it a cornerstone of Egypt's spiritual heritage. 17. The Library of Alexandria. The Library of Alexandria was once the pinnacle of intellectual achievement in the ancient world, a vast repository of scrolls and manuscripts that drew scholars from across the Mediterranean and beyond. Founded in the 3rd century BCE during the Ptolemaic dynasty, it is said to have housed hundreds of thousands of texts, covering astronomy, mathematics, philosophy, and medicine. Though the original library was destroyed, likely through a combination of fires, wars, and neglect over centuries, its legacy as a symbol of knowledge endures. Today, the modern Bibliotheca Alexandrina stands in its place, a stunning architectural tribute opened in 2002, blending contemporary design with echoes of its ancient predecessor. Located in Alexandria, Egypt's vibrant Mediterranean port city, it serves as a reminder of the country's enduring role as a cradle of learning. 18. The Catacombs of Kom el-Shoghafa. Hidden beneath the streets of Alexandria, the Catacombs of Kom el-Shoghafa are a remarkable testament to Egypt's cultural crossroads. Dating to the 2nd century CE, this subterranean necropolis blends Egyptian, Greek, and Roman artistic and architectural styles in an extraordinary fusion. Discovered by chance in 1900 when a donkey fell through the ground, the catacombs consist of 3 levels, with the lowest now submerged due to rising groundwater. The principal chamber features carvings of Egyptian deities like Anubis and Osiris, adorned in Roman-style garb, alongside intricate reliefs and sarcophagi. This multi-tiered burial site, once used by a wealthy family and later expanded, reflects the cosmopolitan nature of Alexandria during the Greco-Roman period. 19. The Hanging Church of Cairo. Known officially as the Church of the Virgin Mary, the Hanging Church is one of Egypt's most cherished Coptic Christian landmarks. Perched atop the southern gatehouse of the Roman Babylon fortress in Old Cairo, its nave appears to hang over the ancient structure, giving it its evocative name. Built in the 3rd or 4th century CE, with significant renovations in later centuries, the church features a wooden roof shaped like Noah's Ark and over 100 icons, some dating back to the 8th century. Its courtyard and interior are adorned with intricate screens of ebony and ivory, reflecting a blend of Coptic and Islamic artistic influences. As a symbol of Egypt's religious diversity, it remains a living place of worship and a historical treasure. 20. The Mosque of Muhammad Ali. Dominating the skyline of Cairo from its perch atop the Cairo Citadel, the Mosque of Muhammad Ali is a masterpiece of Ottoman architecture. Commissioned by Muhammad Ali Pasha, the ruler of Egypt from 1805 to 1848, and completed in 1857, it is often called the Alabaster Mosque, due to its extensive use of this luminous stone. Its vast central dome, flanked by 2 slender minarets, echoes the style of Istanbul's great mosques, while the interior dazzles with ornate chandeliers and gilded decorations. The mosque's elevated position offers panoramic views of Cairo, stretching to the pyramids on clear days. Beyond its beauty, it represents Egypt's 19th century emergence as a modernizing power under Muhammad Ali's rule. 21. The Cairo Citadel. The Cairo Citadel, or Citadel of Saladin, is a sprawling fortified complex that has stood as a symbol of power since the 12th century. Initiated by the Ayyubid ruler Saladin in 1176 to protect Cairo from Crusader attacks, it evolved into the seat of Egypt's rulers for nearly 700 years. Encompassing palaces, mosques, including the Mosque of Muhammad Ali, and museums, the citadel blends military architecture with opulent design. Its massive stone walls and towers reflect medieval Islamic engineering, while the interior spaces reveal layers of history, from Mamluk embellishments to Ottoman refinements. Today, it remains a cultural hub, housing the Egyptian Military Museum and offering a window into Egypt's martial and political past. 22. The White Desert. Far from Egypt's urban centers lies the White Desert, a surreal natural wonder in the western desert near Farafra. This otherworldly landscape is defined by its wind-sculpted chalk formations, which rise from the sand in fantastical shapes, mushrooms, domes, and spires, gleaming white against the golden dunes. Formed millions of years ago from ancient seabeds, the area became a national park in 2002 to preserve its unique geology. By day, it dazzles with stark beauty. By night, it transforms into a lunar-like expanse under the stars. For adventurers and photographers, the White Desert offers a glimpse of Egypt's raw, untamed wilderness. 23. The Siwa Oasis. Tucked away in Egypt's western desert near the Libyan border, the Siwa Oasis is a verdant sanctuary amid an arid sea. Fed by natural springs, it has sustained life for millennia, fostering a distinct culture that blends Egyptian and Berber traditions. The oasis is famed for the Oracle of Amun, visited by Alexander the Great in 331 BCE to legitimize his rule as a divine king. Its mud brick fortress, Shali, stands as a weathered relic of its past, while palm groves and saltwater lakes like Bir Wahed add to its allure. Siwa's isolation has preserved its unique language, Siwi, and customs, making it a living museum of Egypt's diverse heritage. 24. The Nile River. The Nile is more than a river, it is the lifeblood of Egypt, shaping its civilization for over 5,000 years. Stretching 6,650 kilometers, 4,132 miles, it is the longest river in the world, though its Egyptian stretch is its most storied. From pre-dynastic times, the Nile's annual floods deposited fertile silt, enabling agriculture and supporting the rise of one of history's greatest cultures. Its banks are lined with ancient temples and modern cities, from Aswan to Cairo, while feluccas, traditional sailboats, glide its waters. In mythology, the Nile was revered as a gift from the gods, its flow tied to the cycles of life and death, making it an enduring symbol of Egypt's resilience. 25. The Rosetta Stone. Discovered in 1799 near the town of Rosetta, Rashid, by Napoleon's troops, the Rosetta Stone unlocked the secrets of ancient Egyptian hieroglyphs. This granodiorite slab, inscribed in 196 BCE, bears a decree in 3 scripts: hieroglyphic, Demotic, and Greek. Its trilingual nature allowed scholars like Jean-François Champollion to decipher hieroglyphs in 1822, opening a window into Egypt's past. Though it resides in the British Museum, its discovery in Egypt marks it as a national treasure. Measuring about 112 centimeters tall, it remains one of archaeology's most iconic artifacts, bridging the ancient and modern worlds. 26. The Temple of Dendera. North of Luxor, the Temple of Dendera is a Greco-Roman marvel dedicated to Hathor, goddess of love, music, and motherhood. Built between the 1st century BCE and 2nd century CE, it is renowned for its exceptional preservation, with vibrant reliefs and a rare intact roof. The Dendera zodiac, a carved astronomical map on the ceiling of a chapel, is a highlight, offering insights into ancient Egyptian cosmology. The original is now in the Louvre, replaced by a replica. The temple's subterranean crypts and towering columns evoke a sense of mystery, while its detailed depictions of rituals honor Hathor's divine legacy. 27. The Tombs of the Nobles. Scattered across the cliffs near Luxor, the Tombs of the Nobles offer a vivid glimpse into the lives of Egypt's elite during the New Kingdom, circa 1550 to 1070 BCE. Unlike the royal tombs of the Valley of the Kings, these smaller, privately built burials belong to high officials, priests, and governors. Their walls are adorned with colorful frescoes depicting daily life, farming, feasting, and family scenes, rather than the afterlife-focused art of pharaohs. Tombs like those of Senefer and Rekhmire stand out for their artistic detail and historical value, revealing the social fabric of ancient Egyptian society. 28. The Medinet Habu Temple. On the west bank of Luxor, the Medinet Habu Temple is the mortuary complex of Ramses III, a 20th dynasty pharaoh, 1186 to 1155 BCE. This vast structure is celebrated for its detailed reliefs, particularly those depicting Ramses III's victories over the Sea Peoples, a mysterious group of invaders. The temple's fortified gateway, inspired by Syrian Migdal towers, and its sprawling courtyards reflect both military might and religious devotion. Its well-preserved inscriptions and vibrant colors make it a standout example of New Kingdom architecture, offering a tangible connection to Egypt's imperial past. 29. The Aswan High Dam. Completed in 1970, the Aswan High Dam is a modern marvel that tamed the Nile's floods and transformed Egypt's economy. Stretching 3,830 meters across the river, it created Lake Nasser, one of the world's largest artificial lakes, and provides hydroelectric power and irrigation. While it ended the unpredictable flooding that once enriched Egypt's soil, it also necessitated the relocation of ancient sites like Abu Simbel and Philae. A symbol of 20th century ambition under President Nasser, the dam underscores Egypt's ability to blend its ancient heritage with contemporary innovation. 30. The Grand Egyptian Museum. Set to be the world's largest archaeological museum, the Grand Egyptian Museum, GEM, near Giza promises to showcase Egypt's treasures like never before. Still under construction as of March 2025, with partial openings anticipated soon, it will house over 100,000 artifacts, including the complete Tutankhamun collection. Some 5,000 items, many never displayed publicly. Its sleek, modern design, with a translucent stone facade and a prime view of the pyramids, reflects Egypt's forward-looking pride in its past. The gem will not only preserve history but also redefine how the world engages with Egypt's enduring legacy. Egypt's wonders are more than just relics of the past. They are living testaments to human ingenuity, resilience, and devotion. From the pharaohs to the present, this land continues to captivate the imagination of all who visit. As we uncover these 30 wonders, we gain not only insight into Egypt's history but also an appreciation for the remarkable legacy that endures through time. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more travel inspiration.